Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of ECU where the football program is going to be looking to replace two of the big not head coaching, but coordinator jobs. The news comes on the heels of losing defensive coordinator Josh Aldridge, who took the DC position, the defensive coordinator position at South Florida on Monday. Now, this year's offense averaged 31.5 points per game and allowed 21.9 points per game. The offensive coordinator, Matt Zenitz, he is now heading back to his former team, the Ole Miss Rebels. Now, JBD spent 2 seasons on Greenville on his post, while Aldridge had just the one. Now, with the Military Bowl December 27th in Annapolis, these moves create a lot of uncertainty for the Pirates' final game, while also opening up 2 major job searches in Greenville to replace him. It also becomes unclear which players might follow their coordinators to their new schools in the transfer portal, which opens up January 2nd. And now we want to highlight a story out of Greenville where a man is now facing theft charges after breaking into an ECU frat house. Greenville police have charged Demola Akindele with burglary after they say he broke into the Sigma Tau Gamma house on West 5th Street earlier this morning. Now, police say he made off with a ceremonial sword and a statue of Jesus. They also say they got the call just after midnight as one of the victims chased the man. A 20-year-old was caught on 8th Street, according to police. He was jailed on a $100,000 secured bond. And now for your weather forecast. Everything again is looking clear right now, but the sunshine not really warming us up all that much. It's trying to, but it has to contend with some winds out of the north that are helping bring in some of that cooler and drier air. Let's zoom the picture in a little bit closer onto eastern North Carolina. You can see that Manteo again still kind of stuck in the clouds. Northern Outer Banks seeing again the strongest of the winds, but winds again aren't really the only part of the forecast. We also again are looking at sunnier skies for the time being. Later on this evening, though, cloud cover will be pushing its way across eastern North Carolina, giving us a little bit of an overnight blanket. It will help keep the air temperatures from getting too cold. We're anticipating the upper 20s versus the mid-20s like we had last night. Moving through your Wednesday, again, partly sunny skies to start out the day. Will turn a little bit cloudier over the second half of the day, not to worry. Thursday is going to be kind of more of the same, often on cloud cover at times. Air temperatures in the upper 30s for many inland areas right now, transitioning into the low 40s as you get closer to Highway 17 and the coast. Manteo still holding on to 39 degrees, while Hatteras is held at 46 for the last several hours. Now, winds do have a part to play. They're going to be shifting tomorrow, and that will bring about some warmer air on the way for your really Wednesday and potentially Thursday. Thursday now looking a little bit cooler as colder air is expected to try to work its way in. Southwesterly winds tomorrow are only going to last for tomorrow, but today, northerly winds. That will help cap our air temperatures in the low 40s. I'm sure that's not exactly what we're hoping for. There are certain areas, again, that are already above that 40-degree mark, but only just so. The point being is that we're really not going to be seeing a whole lot of extra heat over the next few hours as we head into the afternoon. Tomorrow morning starting out below freezing, but getting back above freezing by the time we reach 8:30 in the morning. 40 degrees by 10 turns to 48 by noon. In the afternoon, we see air temps in the low 50s. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day will come with some accent clouds. South-southwesterly winds will blow in at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and then those winds will start to shift again more towards the west on Thursday. That will help decrease that temperature gain from getting any higher than 54 degrees on Wednesday. We'll see 49 on Thursday, 47 on Friday, and then a little bit more warmth finally gets back to the east by Saturday and Sunday. Normal this time of year, the upper 50s to low 60s. So Saturday is going to be, over the next 8 days, our lone day at average. The other days, all cooler than average. And coming up next week, we've got some colder air that's going to be flowing into eastern North Carolina. That will help keep air temperatures from really reaching the 60-degree mark as we approach Christmas. That's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.